Alright, the highlight video from GreatStockPicks.com on Monday. If you look at our results page here, you can see that it's not an error or a typo. We have RIM posted twice from today. With a couple different entries, the same high price reached. If you notice, the difference here is in how far it went because of the entry prices are different. And also the risk reward. So just to summarize real quick, we called it earlier today at 25.43 with a fairly wide stop, 33 cents below. So we tell our people to adjust for that wide stop with a lower position size. This stop did not get hit though. And then later in the day I put out an alert, said, hey, anyone that missed RIM before, here's a new setup with a much tighter stop, and it still looks good to me, 25.78, so it's much higher. As you can see, it's 35 cents later for a new trade idea for those that weren't still in it from here or never took this trade. 25.78 was the entry, and again, it still moved up $1.70 from there, as you can see, on 15 cents risk. So if you had to summarize my type of trading, I like this one better. I like the ones that give quick results with lower risk, but the other one with a wider stop worked just as well, and I'll show you the setups here. The first call in RIM. Try that again. The first call in RIM with the one with the wider stop was 25.43. Using a method we teach, somewhere right in here, I'm going to guess. It was right about that time of day. And again, the stop was 33 cents below, probably down below 25.10 here. So you can see here's the trigger, stop down here. Never even thought about getting hit, but look at the entry. It did put you were down at some point. Even though the stop wasn't hit, if your correct position size, if you used correct position size, you never had to worry about it. If you went too big, you probably said, you know what, that's not going to work, and sold it down here for a loss. So that just goes to show why position size is so important. And then the second entry I called was over this tight little base here. Loved it over this thing, and that was 25.78, right about there on that green candle as it broke this base. Stop right below that base, only 15 cents below. And look at that. I mean, it took maybe 5 minutes to get going, and from 25.78 all the way to 27.50. Starting to use this 8-period moving average a little more, as suggested by one of our members for profit taking. So this is where I got stopped out. So I made a really nice move there. I still sold some into the first pop, sold a little more as it looked like it might be reversing right here, and then used the 8-period moving average to sell the rest. So still missed this move. Did give a nice 5s pullback. Could have traded it again over this candle, but I didn't. Either way, RIM absolutely made my day. And I'm not going to babble on much longer. The highlights of the day was RIM in 2 different time frames, 2 different scenarios. Both of them worked, and both of them did well for our members. So we'll talk to you guys on Tuesday night. We'll follow up with any calls that we made in our chat room for Tuesday's live trading. Have a good night.